channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the Keto Journey to lose 211 pounds. I've gone up in water weight, trying to get all that back off. So I was 10 pounds away from my end goal weight before, well, come Valentine's Day. Then my boyfriend came down for 7 weeks after not seeing him for 19 months. And now I'm 20 something pounds away from that because I put on a lot of water weight. Also, I have been lifting weight since then, and I know some of it is lean mass. The scale says it's lean mass, but still it's way above the number I like, and I feel very swollen, and I think that time of the month is coming. Just saying. Let me go ahead and show you my macros from yesterday. I didn't eat a lot, like at all. Let me show you. Okay, so yesterday's macros, which was Saturday, I had 72 protein, so I didn't hit my protein goal, which I don't like not hitting it. I had 55 fat grams. I'm okay. To me, it's a limit, not a goal. Calories, I had 976. I don't really like to go that low, but it is what it is, and I ate 12 total carbs yesterday, so it was an okay day. I just wish I had a little more protein. Alright, so I am headed to Walmart. I have a few things I have to pick up. I have one of those pickup orders for 2 items. They wouldn't let me get it in the store. I don't understand why. And then I have to go into the store and pick up some stuff. So I'll be going for a good little minute. It is 70 something degrees here, but extremely windy, so that is making me happy. Not the pollen part isn't making me happy at all, but it's cooling my house off some because I woke up for the 4th night in a row drenched in sweat. I keep having to change my sheets, everything, because I am waking up with my hair drenched, everything's drenched. I'm just soaking wet, and it's waking me up during the night. When I went to bed last night, it was 87 in my house, and because it was raining, I couldn't leave the window open. It feels like I'm in Hawaii, because in Hawaii I died the whole entire time because we didn't have an AC. Now since my AC is broken, I'm dying again. So all I've had is one collagen coffee. It is 1 p.m. I had the coffee about 2 hours ago. I've been doing a lot of research, trying to figure out where I want to go with my keto journey right now because I really want this water weight part off so I can start losing again. I've been doing a lot of research, looking at people who just did keto chow for a while, people who did, just carnivore, and I've done all of that before, and right now I feel like I'm doing carnivore because I'm only eating, like I'm definitely doing ketovore. I'm only eating like eggs, cheese, and meat, and my collagen coffees. So, and I don't feel like the weight is falling off. But I can't really tell. But I'm not peeing constantly like I normally do when the water starts coming off me. I have been having to take ibuprofen, which everyone knows completely stalls the crap out of me unless it's a very hot summer and I'm going for tons and tons of walks. Then that's a totally different thing. I don't seem to stall when I'm very, very active. I told myself I would give me a day or 2 of depression before I start making myself do stuff. And it's been more than that. He left Monday night a week ago. So it's been almost 8 days. Yesterday was the first day I pulled myself together to do dishes since he left. Haven't used any. Haven't cooked really. I've been using paper plates. Still haven't done any laundry yet. Still haven't actually cleaned the house yet. I told myself come tomorrow, I'm cleaning the house, doing laundry, after I get back from getting my blood work, that I'm going to have to fake being happy until I'm actually happy. Let me roll these out for y'all. I don't know when I'm going to see him again. It could be a month from now. It could be way past that. So I don't like talking too much about the V words or the C word on my channel because I don't want to get in trouble for it. A lot of people get in trouble for it. So my dad got his second one, and he's been perfectly fine. He got it on the 7th, and so far he's fine. And I thought I could get the J&J. I thought it didn't have the polyethylene something. Okay, it's this really long word, and sometimes it's just initials like PRG or something. Different. It's got one very long word, one short word, and one initial for it. And I thought the J&J didn't use it. I know the other 3 uses it, and I found out from the CBC yesterday or the day before that it's one of the main ingredients in all of them. It is a binding agent, basically. It is what they use to create them. Well, me, my daughter, and my mother are highly allergic to it. Like, my throat has swollen shut from it. I can't have Miralax. If you're allergic to Miralax, then 90%, 99%, you're allergic to that ingredient because that is one of the main ingredients. And it feels like someone's got a finger down my throat. I get hives. I can't breathe because I'm allergic to it. So, I've been told we can't have any of them. None of them. Okay, if it's not made, like if it's made just to protect you from dying from it, but you can still get it and you can still give it to people, how will there ever be crowd population or herd immunity, as they say it? Like, I'm a little upset right now. Whether or not, like, it's like I don't have a choice. My choice was made for me and my daughter and mom. I'm more worried about them. Even though the doctor told me the other day I still should be worried about me because I still have asthma, I still have severe allergies, I still have breathing issues. So I guess it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. At least negative blood people and people on keto seem to not really get it badly. So I have 2 things going for me. Now my mom's on keto. She finally saw a picture of herself the other day and could not believe how much weight she really has lost. I wish I could find that picture before, but she wouldn't never let me take pictures because her sizes have dropped drastically. And she said I could post them if I could find a before picture, but she never let me take them. I wish she had. Just like I wish I had taken a bunch of before pictures. All mine are random and I have to search for them because all the pictures I show you is not my heaviest. I am 70 something pounds bigger than the pictures you see. Those pictures you see is when I was like 300. So my biggest picture, okay, the one in pink, you think my face might be bad, the big chin, no. My biggest picture, my chin comes all the way down here and I can't turn my head at all. Like, it is very, very bad. And I wish I had those pictures. I don't have any of those. I had a lot of issues with exes being in pictures with me, and I kind of just would get rid of them, or those sets was never given to me. That was on my exes. But I wish I had some. If you're starting keto, don't think you're gonna fail. Go ahead and take those pictures. You don't even have to look at those pictures right now, but you'll want to look at them later in the future. My boyfriend tried to talk me into, Dino tried to talk me into taking picture after picture. I took some when I met him because I had already lost like 60 something pounds when I met him. But before I didn't want it because I didn't want to see it. I didn't want anyone to ever know I was that big. And now I'm okay with people knowing I was that big because it shows what I've done, my accomplishment, how far I've come from it and everything. Do I have slip-ups? Do I get water weight because I go off keto every so often? Yes. Not gonna lie, I do. I am not the perfect person when it comes to a ketogenic journey. I'm not. I have cravings sometimes. Sometimes I just want to be a normal person and have a normal body and metabolism and normal not having polycystic ovary syndrome, not having insulin resistance. The truth is, I have it. And sometimes I pretend like I don't, and I go up in water weight, and then I have to pay for it, and have headaches, and fight to get the water weight back off, and start my journey again. I know this all about myself, and I've come to accept that it's okay, because I get back on the horse. And also, the old me would be diving into every keto treat I could find, or not keto, right now, because of how sad I am missing Dino. Like, I know y'all are probably sick of hearing how sad I am. I'm sure he is. He doesn't want to hear it, I'm sure, but I can't help it. For the first time, I was content. I was happy. I loved getting up in the morning. I raced him awake. And now it's really hard for me to wake up. I'm very, very tired. I cannot seem to get myself out of bed. I had to force myself out of bed today. I kept saying, okay, 30 more minutes, another hour. What do I have to wake up for anyways? He's not here any longer. Everyone does their own thing. It's just going to be me alone all day long again. Back to the way it used to be. So, I told myself, I have to wake up, because he'll be back one day. I have to do my channel for other people. Maybe there'll be some comments I can answer. So yeah. So I'm very, very, very proud of myself right now. Just basically being ketovore. Now I have to admit, yesterday I wasn't really hungry. I had to force myself to eat at all yesterday. Which was surprising, but I think it's because I've been out of ketosis for so long, and coming back in it is really like snapping quickly. Usually it would take more than a week to take my hunger away, but it seemed to work today really fast. I might head to the meat market and get some more pickled pig's feet. I know that might gross y'all out, but the sodium in it is really it might be slowing my weight loss down. I don't know, because sometimes that kind of sodium will make it where I can't really lose the weight. But just coming back onto keto after having all those carbs and eating all that sodium is making me feel much better. Okay, I think it's 120 to 160 a foot for calories. It's 0 carbs, and I think 700 and something sodium per foot. Now I eat 1 or 2 a day. And I made ham bone broth last night, and I had a cup of that, which I forgot to tell y'all. And I'm gonna have a cup again today. And I have some instant coffee, so I am debating on doing more of a liquid type diet for a few days after I get rid of all the chicken breasts. But right now I'm doing chicken breast and liquid diet together. So I'll be having some chicken breasts, maybe bacon with it, I'm not sure, maybe just the chicken breast tonight. I'll show y'all. I'll be having at least 1 jar of the bone broth. It only made 3. Then I will be having my coffees, and then if I get hungry, I'll have a keto chow. And on my keto chow, it's not crazy high in calories or anything, because I just add 2 tablespoons of butter at the most. And I tried it with everything that I'm not allergic to, and the butter is so amazing in it, so yummy, and it doesn't add carbs, it just adds some calories, and I've been low on calories anyway, so I can eat that butter with no problem in them. And then I tell you how yummy it is, especially that chocolate toffee one. Oh my gosh, it is like paradise in my mouth. I need to order some more, but I probably need to go ahead and use the snickerdoodle and cookie dough one up. Not cookie dough, cookies and cream one. Because I thought they were my favorite until I happened to try some of the toffee one. Oh, my new favorite. Totally in love with the toffee one. So amazing. I need to start freezing my ice cream maker thingy again and use that for the keto chow. Also, I need a new shaved ice machine. So on my wish list, not asking anyone to buy it for me, I put one in there. And if any of y'all go look at it and you own it and you like it, can you please comment and tell me if you liked it or didn't like it? Because I hate spending that much money, because it's a lot in my opinion, on something. I love their ice cream maker, the Croissant ice cream maker, but I don't know about the shaved ice machine. I've watched some YouTube videos, but I think those people were sponsored, and I'd rather hear from people that just buy it on their own and like it or not. Like me, and I'm not sponsored by anyone at all. So when I tell you I like a product, it's because I'm paying a fortune for it and I actually like the product. I'm trying to find a mask. So, like Keto Chow, I really thought it was going to be gross, because I've heard a lot of YouTubers say it was really, really nasty. Maybe the other flavors are, but everyone I've tried so far is really yummy, especially if you let it get cold. I don't like drinking them warm. So I'm going to go into the store and get what I need. Okay, so I'm headed to our local meat market to grab another big jar of Pick Pig Sweet. I know y'all are probably freaking out how gross this is. I've added it to my macros and to my diet. I ate it the whole first 2 years to lose weight, and then all of a sudden I thought it was what was stalling me, and I still don't know because I'm not weighing every day and stuff. But the sodium in it is making me feel great, and it's so hot not having the AC, that I only want to cook once a day, or only a tiny bit, or not at all. So the Pick Pig Sweet, all I have to do is get it out of the jar. It's not a lot of meat on there for the amount of calories y'all are probably all saying, but it's better than me grabbing a Quest bar that has too many carbs and too many calories for one little thing. So it's what I'm doing right now. Pick Pig Sweet has made its way into my menu for the time being. Maybe in a week I'll start weighing in and then decide, and I haven't ordered those strips yet. I was going to wait for my tax return to come in, but it is not in still. Still haven't received it, or the stimulus checks. So I will probably order them on Wednesday or Thursday, and then that way I can have them for next week, because I want to start doing my glucose and ketones when I first wake up. My ketones will probably not be that high because I don't eat a lot of fat. I know if I was to go eat eggs with butter and cheese and take my ketones like 30 minutes later, my ketones shoot up. So I'm more concerned about my glucose in the morning, making sure that number stays below 93, preferably in the 80s, 70s, 60s, somewhere in there. I'm going to start tracking sleep again next week, not this Monday, the following Monday. I'm going to start tracking everything again, because I'm going to call it like a spring cut. It'll be the beginning of the spring cut. I don't think I'm going to give me food list rules. I think I'm just 20 total carbs or less. And that is the only rules I am giving myself probably for the first or second week, because sometimes I feel like I have to reach the calorie goal, like eat that much, and some days I don't want to eat more than 700 or 600. I just don't. And then some days I eat 2,000 calories because that's what I feel like eating. One of the rules for me is no snacking, which I've done really amazing with. This week I've done no snacking. So that is one rule I'm going to carry on. I'm going to try to do mostly, of course, my collagen coffees, maybe some black coffee, maybe some bone broths, but I'm not really sure. They don't always help me. I notice I go up in weight when I do tons of bone broths. I mean, they help with the sodium because I'll load them down with some salt. But other than that, I don't know. I've never really seen them work. So today, that exercise will probably be pretty high because I'm going to do working out with him again. I don't know if I'm going to record it this time because we might use the machines. I don't know yet. You might get some clips of it. You might get it all. We'll see. We're supposed to do it longer today. Also, afterwards, we're supposed to do 30 minutes to an hour in the Oculus Quest headset doing the Dance Central game, maybe boxing too. Haven't decided on that yet. So I have to go clear space in my living room so I don't run into stuff and fall down and knock my head out or something. And then we're going to try. I used to play GTA 5 and Elder Scrolls Online with him and be fine. Then a year ago, well, a little more than a year ago, November 2019, my head started shaking all the time from what they think is an injury. They don't know for sure if that's what caused the head shaking or not. They can't determine that, but I do have an injury that's close to a nerve in that area. So every time I play GTA 5 or any game, I start to get nauseous, even after a few minutes. So we're going to try to reprogram my brain and not to get so motion sickness. So before bed each night, because I know it's going to make me very sick, I'm going to go in it, one or the other, and stay in there as long as I can. As soon as I get nauseous, then I'll get out. That's how I originally, when I first started playing GTA 5, I had to do it. It took me about a year, so we had to play hours because I would get sick within minutes of logging into it. Don't ask me why. I get so motion sickness even if I'm not in a car in the game. Like, even if I'm just standing there, it makes me nauseous sickness. Now, I do have like a billion floaters in my eyes, and sometimes staring at computer monitors, even if I don't see the floaters, it's still there. My brain is still seeing it. That can make me sick. I have vertigo and all kind of stupid stuff that makes me motion sickness. No one can drive me. I have to drive myself. Anyone else drives me, I'm going to be throwing up in minutes. It's really hard on buses. Ugh. Planes, I didn't get motion sickness on planes or trains at all. Now, boat, forget it. I'm fine until the anchors drop. Once the anchors drop, I am sick. The moment that anchor pulls up, I am no longer sick. Like, it is so weird. Like, I'm completely normal the moment they pull that anchor and we start moving. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be cooking that chicken that I soaked overnight in the brine from the Pickle Pig Sweet. I really love it. It tastes really good usually. Now, I haven't done it in a long time. My taste buds might have changed. We will see. I'm just gonna air fry it up. I was gonna put coconut flour on it, but I decided I want to keep my carbs as low as possible, so that's not happening. Maybe I'll use the pico I have. I don't know. I will tell y'all. I will show y'all. But the pico is from Good King. Oh, and I do have a Costco brand. I need to read it. I love Good King pork rinds. They are probably my favorite in the world. However, I always gain weight drastically when I eat them. Even one serving, I will go up 2 pounds. I don't know why. I don't know what's in them that does that. And I will eat them when I get maintenance mode, but we all know I played maintenance mode for the last 7 weeks or so, and it didn't go over so well because I kept slipping. Tomorrow, I am going to Mexican. I am not going to slip. I'm going to order my fajita salad thing a little different. I'm going to have them leave out the onion so it doesn't hurt my stomach. I'm not going to use the cheese sauce because the queso cheese sauce turns out to have way more carbs in it than I knew it did. Like, way more. So I'm just going to have, tomorrow my carbs will be a little higher, not over, because it's just going to have steak, tomato, a little bell pepper, lettuce, and a tiny sour cream. Like, I think they give me 2 tablespoons of sour cream. It's such little bit. And that's, I'm just going to eat that. So that I can celebrate my dad's birthday with him. I feel really bad because on the 28th, Dino's going to turn 50 and he's down there and I'm up here. I think we're supposed to do the quest that night. Originally, he wanted to do Portal karaoke, and then he changed that he wants to play quest with me. So we will see. I really wish he could have been here. I could have been there. Will the world ever be the way it used to be? That's all I keep thinking. Will we ever be allowed to walk into a church and not worry that the gates are going to be closed and saying you can't come in because it's illegal? Like, I'm watching some states right now, and it's kind of crazy what's going on. Like, this is horrible. We are in 2021. There should not be a virus out there that can keep us separated and stuff, and do all this stuff to us. I guess it doesn't matter in the end how much technology we have, that a virus can come kick our butts and change our world upside down. Yep. Really does suck. Because my daughter was really excited that her friend is going to get the vaccine, and she was like, could she come over? Well, she can come over right now because I'd know if she was sick easier, because she doesn't have the vaccine, and they could wear a mask and stay outside and hang out in the yard or on my porch or something. But once she has the vaccine, you might not have symptoms, but you can give it to people. What? Doesn't that make it worse? I'm so confused. If anyone understands this better, can you explain it to me? Because I've had doctors, I've had the people given the shots, I've had read CDC. Nobody seems to be in the same circle with what it means and what you're protected or not protected. Like, everything you read is the opposite of each other. What? I'm so confused. And this is why America's scared. And the world. Because we are not getting the same information from each category. Each person, business, company, whatever you want to call it, doctors, industries, are all giving us different information. None of it matches. So how do we know which is real, which isn't? This is why people are scared. This is why people are falling down rabbit holes, because the misinformation coming from the actual people. I'm not talking about people like us. I'm talking about people who are supposed to be in charge and supposed to know what's going on. They should all be on the same page, and they are not anywhere on the same page. This can make our weight loss harder, because even if you don't have anxiety, which I do, it can create anxiety in you because the world is uncertain right now. Like, completely uncertain what's going on. And hopefully I'll get in trouble for this conversation, because we all know videos get flagged right now for any of this conversation. But I'm not saying one thing is bad or one thing's good. I'm just saying we are all confused. And they are all confused. And that is why so many people don't know what to do. Anyways, back to keto. If you're new to keto, there's multiple ketos. I have a whole playlist over there called, I think it's New to Keto or Starting Keto, but Ketos for Beginners. I don't know. It's called something on my playlist. And it's basically trying to explain the different types of ketos and how to do it and stuff, because there are multiple ways to do keto. There isn't just one way. Is there one way that's probably the easiest way in the world with no thinking, and you will find success right away and you won't have too many plateaus? Yeah. I think Dr. Eric Westman, in your carb confusion, phase 1 is that. However, if you were a Little Debbie lover, brownie lover, Cheeto lover, if you want your sweets and treats and want to at least have berries and nuts, that way is really hard to do. I've done it multiple times and I've lost tons of weight quickly, but it's really hard because you can't have berries, you can't have nuts, you don't have to track, because you just got to eat say 2 cups of some kind of leafy green vegetables, 1 cup of non-starch, 6 black olives, of 4 ounces of cheese max, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise max. I think it's 2 tablespoons of butter max a day. It gives you a list, like I said, no berries, no nuts, no net carbs, it's total carbs. Like, it's pretty cut, dry, it works, and it works quickly. But I don't last long because I'm bored. I get sick of salads. I can't have asparagus. I can't have broccoli. I can't have cauliflower. I can't have Brussels sprouts. The list goes on, and that is on that list. So I'm really more ketovore during that time. So I'm eating meats and cheeses. And I get bored. And I want some carb quick or something. Now, when I had tons and tons of weight to lose, I didn't get so bored. I didn't care. I was so excited about how fast the weight came off. But now I'm at a point, like, I'm okay with what I look like and weigh. It's not a big rush anymore, and I get bored. It only lasts a month. And then I go to adding other things. I can still stay 20 total carbs, but I want my berries. And if I want to do 20 total carbs and eat some Cheetos in those 20 total carbs, that's what I would do. I don't normally do that. I did that while he was here because he pushes Cheetos on me like a drug dealer, I swear. He's a Cheeto dealer. But that's where I am right now. 20 total carbs, whatever I want in those, but I'm not even doing really less than tomato too much either. I am literally mainly just doing meats and cheeses and my coffees right this minute, and keto chow next week. So I have to go in there real fast, and I've been talking a very long time, so I probably won't put the workout in this video today, because maybe just a few clips, because this video is long. It's 3:30. I am hungry, so I went ahead and made the chicken. I tried to put the pico on it from Costco, but it literally just blew off in the air fryer. It's 10 ounces, and I'm starving, so I'm going to go ahead and eat. I think I said it's 3:30. This way I'm not nauseous when I do my workout later. I'm about to start my workout using the machine above my head. It is back day, he said, so I'm not really going to film it because I'm using a machine. I might use the bike for about a mile or two. Try not to take ibuprofen. It really helps with the shaking of my head. But I want my water weight to come off, and it's not going to come off as long as I'm swallowing ibuprofens.